Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Bucks versus Hawks NBA matchup on Saturday, December 2nd, 2023. Of course, we do tons of free picks every day here at Pickdawgz, but if we're looking for the games we like the best, the ones we're most confident, those are the ones we give under the Premium Picks tab at Pickdawgz.com. Be sure to use that discount code PICK to get 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you do as well. The only way to get it is to text that number, though, that you see on the screen. So text that number. Let's get to this one. We've got the Bucks at home taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Milwaukee Bucks 13-6 on the season, but the expectations for the Bucks this year is pretty much championship at this point. When you go out and trade for Damian Lillard, that's what you really want. That's what you're really thinking for the Hawks. Certainly the expectations are at least a playoff team and a team that can make a run at it, but so far about 500 on the season coming into this one. Of course, Trae Young and Murray, these are guys, right? I mean, these guys can flat out ball, but can they do it by themselves? Do the Hawks need some help? And I don't think they really do it by themselves. I think Hunter's a nice player, Capella. But the thing is that the Hawks seem to be going with this same lineup, that they've been going with. And I think there might still be a player away from pushing them over the top. For the Bucks, losing Holiday, with this shuffle of players around, they definitely have lost some defensive toughness there, and it has shown up against the better teams. We saw the Bucks against a lousy team in Chicago last time out. They got busted up 120-113 as a 10.5-point favorite at the United Center. This was coming off a 3-game winning streak, and then, they've won 8 of their last 10 games, including a 9-point win at home over that same Chicago Bulls team. Which Bucks team is going to show up in this game? Well, we're going to find out, of course, soon enough. Meanwhile, for the Atlanta Hawks, come into this one beating the San Antonio Spurs, but only by a bucket, after in a 6.5-point spread game. They had lost back-to-back games at Boston, at Cleveland, and a win against the Washington Wizards like everybody else seems to do. I think for the Hawks that the aspirations are just a little bit higher than what we've seen on the court, and I think that is certainly a big issue for them. With Trae Young still putting up big numbers, and we saw the 45 that he put up against San Antonio, but they play a matador defense where they basically just Olay, right? And he just goes flying right by him, and it just sets up perfectly for him. So he's going to have to, be more of a team player and guide this team, whatever it takes to get them more wins as opposed to, 45 in a game, which is pretty cool, right? But the thing is, the Hawks winning is a lot cooler than that. When you look at these two teams, the Milwaukee defense is just an absolute sieve. We saw that against Chicago. And the thing is, without Holiday in there, they don't have the toughness on defense, allowing teams to shoot 36.3% from beyond the arc and 47% from the floor. That is not championship quality stuff, but on the offensive end, the Bucks can certainly go with anyone, and they certainly can go with the Atlanta Hawks, who we saw get involved in that 300-point game with the Pacers just a couple weeks ago. I think this one's going to be a pretty decent game, but I think we're going to see just a ton of points. I'm going to take the over in the Bucks-Hawks, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, be sure to check out our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free. They're going to tell you how often historically all the bets on the board have actually hit. Pair them with today's odds, putting you on the most favorable bets today.